a brand new home in a brand new community right here in Windermere, Gotha area. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlandohomeshow, where strategy matters, passion rules. And today's episode is sponsored by Nick Long of AmeriFirst Home Mortgages and MLS ID 398963. And guys, today I am in the area of Windermere and Gotha. This is one of the most sought after areas because of the schools, its location, everything. You're pretty much about 20 to 25 minutes to Disney, Universal, about 25 minutes to the park. So the location is fantastic. I'm going to be showing you a beautiful, one of the most sought after model with this builder. It's 4 bedrooms, about 4 to 5 bathroom, 3-car split garage, about 3,502 square foot. So if you do decide to do another bedroom or you do the upstairs, then the square footage kind of goes up to about 4,000 or so square foot. It's in a very small community. They only have about 42 lots. We're in phase 1 of this community with 38 lots. And then you have actually 34 lots, and then you have another 8 lots, which is going to be in phase 2, which is not a gated community, but this community is gated. So the first thing you're going to notice is that you have these pavers, which is actually a standard feature with the builder. You're going to get the pavers all the way in your courtyard area and also at the back. So you have the 2-car garage right behind me, and they're using this as a builder model. So they have the office in there. You have the split 2-car, so this is the 1-car garage entrance. And then as I walk in, you have this really nice door leading to your courtyard area. And what I really love about this house is that you get the paver standard, but what also standard is the gutters. So you have the gutters because it rains a lot. They also have a drain right there to kind of drain all the water. I really love this space. You know, if you like gardening or something, this is a really nice, cool space to just have a small garden, or you can just have this space to just sit around on a beautiful day like the one. It's actually too sunny today, but maybe towards the end of the day when it's a little bit cooler, you can have this station right over here. So as I walk in, you have this little canopy area or this covered area, which is also nice. And then let's go inside and check this rest of this beautiful model out. Hello and welcome to another beautiful model. Such a beautiful day to shoot. Now guys, if you are looking to buy a house anywhere in Central Florida, this is a great resource. We also now cover Tampa. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, press that thumbs up button, show us some love and subscribe to our channel, because we bring you about 8+ model homes throughout Central Florida and Tampa areas. And if you are not really sure about which part of town you want to live in, then make sure to check out Orlando Living with D. That's where I talk about the communities. I compare different communities. We go into a lot deeper about hospitals, schools, shopping, dining, everything that there is to know. So the model that I'm actually in today is 4 bedrooms, 4 bathroom, 3-car split garage, but they also have the second story, which is actually an option. The base price of this is about $940,000. Now guys, this is the price currently. Please do not quote me on the price because the prices do change. The good thing is that the market is definitely shifting because the rates have kind of gone up. And let me just address this a little bit for you. No, it's not crashing, because I have quite a few clients that are thinking, oh, it's going to crash. It's going to be 2005, 6, and 7. You know, the big difference is that the market, when that crashed in 2005 and 6, anybody with that can fog a mirror could get a loan. Try and get a loan now. It's going to be very different. We are still underbuilt, but because the rates have kind of changed, what's happening is if you have a good property, you had 15 people fighting over it. Now it's about 3 or 4. So the market is definitely changing, and that the builders are much more willing to work with you. Prices have stabilized. You know, those escalation clauses and stuff like that is kind of going away slowly. There are still some builders that have that escalation clause. There is still some places where they have bidding. And as a matter of fact, about bidding, because this is in the highly desired area of Central Florida, there is actually bidding. It's only about 42 lots they have. As I mentioned, they have 2 phases. The phase 1 just opened up, and it's actually a gated community. Phase 2 is not going to be gated. The average lot size is about 100 by 130, and the HOA in phase 1 is about $280, while the HOA for phase 2 is about $250 because it's not gated. Now this will be a fiber optic community, so you will have fiber optic, the fast internet. So as I walk in, you're going to see that you have this 10-foot ceiling with beautiful crown molding. Now this door is actually a standard for the West Indies floor elevation that you choose. Now as I come in, you have all this open space. Now there's so many ways for me to go. It's like I can go on that side, which has a bedroom and the study, and also the split car entrance. I can go on that side, which has the Jack and Jill, and also the entrance to the two-car garage. So as I walk in, I'm going to show you, this is like a semi-private dining area. Look at the amount of space you have. It's a really big. So all the wet areas are actually going to be tiled, and then you're going to have the carpet. Now this, of course, is a builder model, so it has a lot of bells and whistles, and I'm going to point out as much as I could in regards to what you see as an upgrade. But pretty much with the builder model, you know, what they do is when they go in and build a builder model, you have about 25 to 30% of upgrades in that. If you want to build a replica of this exact home, then you are probably looking at about 1.6 to 1.7 to build the exact home with the pool and everything else. In this community, you're looking on the lower end about 1.3 by the time you're all in with the cost of the land, with the base price, and with some upgrades. To about 1.6 and 1.7. So it really depends upon what kind of structural options you get or what kind of upgrades you get. Now the gourmet kitchen, which I'll show you, is absolutely beautiful, is actually a standard feature. Now guys, if you are not sure about, hey, what do I get for my base price, please comment on the please comment below, so I'll be happy to send you a feature sheet, because every single builder has a feature sheet that basically says what's standard in that community for the base price. Now the lot, as I was saying, is actually on a bidding, and people are bidding anywhere from 60,000 to 160,000. So it really depends upon the location of the lot, if you have any back neighbors. But the good thing about this specific community is that the lots are bigger. The distance between the two neighbors is over 20 feet away. So they are a good 20 to 30 feet away. So they're not right next to it. The standard difference, or a standard community, the difference is just about 10 feet. So it's 5 feet on your side, 5 feet on their side. So the distance between the two homes is just about 10, whereas in this community, you're looking at about 20 to 30 feet. So as I walk, you have all this open space with a really nice window. You'll see that you have the crown molding, and I always suggest that you want to get the extra lights whenever you could. If you haven't watched my video on do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, I highly suggest that you do that, because on that I not only talk about it, but I actually show you so that you can spend the money where you get the biggest bang for your buck. Now the standard 8-foot door, as you see over here, is actually a standard in this specific community and in this specific model. And then as I walk here, this is the space that I was actually talking about. So you have this walkway. So this is a door to your garage, and as you walk in, you're going to see this is actually an upgrade. But if you don't get that, you are going to basically have an empty space. You can use this as a little mudroom. You walk out, you drop your keys and stuff, but this is upgrade in regards to the cabinets that you see down and up. So that's actually an upgrade. Now granite is a standard feature in this community. However, if you want to get a quartz, it's going to obviously be an upgrade in that sense. So you have a bedroom over here, which is a really good size. The standard in terms of the baseboard is regular that you see here, but you have the crown molding and the extra lights, which I am a huge fan, because, you know, these are recessed lights, they're kind of built in. So I would definitely suggest, because every builder has a package, you can do 4, 6, 8, or even 2. Like I know of a builder, actually even with this builder, you probably can just do 2 extra lights. But if you're going to use this room, or you're going to use a room that you're going to work out of as an office, I'm going to highly suggest that you get those extra lights over there, because that's going to be, so this is a Jack and Jill bathroom. So you have the wash stations right over here. Of course, the quartz is an upgrade, so is the undermount sink. So everything in this model is an upgrade. So if you're going to not have that, you're going to have a selection of 2 or 3 different granite colors, which actually do not look that bad. It really needs to blend with what you are doing. So the tiles over here is actually an upgrade, and then you also have a door to a small closet. Now, when you get to the closet, you're going to see they have this wooden rack. It's actually an upgrade. The standard rack is those wire ones, and please don't ask me why, but I don't understand, you know, with a house at a price point that this is, that they have those wire racks, but that's just some builders do. And then as I walk here, you're going to have this as an upgrade. If you don't choose that, it would be a little closet space. They actually have a cabinet. It is a shower tub combination. What I really like is you have a simple white tile with a little pattern right there. So it's a walk-in shower tub combination right there with your water closet or the toilet over here. And then you have the same kind of setup with a bigger closet. So you have the wash. Now, I have two small boys, and in future, I can see my family living in something like this because that's really nice. You know, they have their own bedrooms, but they're sharing a bathroom, and they have their own cleaning space for their stuff. So it's nice. And then you also have this nice small walk-in closet. So really good space with the wood racks over here, which definitely is an upgrade. And then right across it is the other bedroom, which is obviously a bigger size. Now, I want to usually stand in the corner of these bedrooms so you kind of gauge how deep the room is, but it's a nice size for your kids. Of course, they have the extra lights and the crown molding. Now, guys, you don't have to do that. You know, what I always tell people is that get the house. You can always change things. You want to get a good community. You want to get a house that flows well. And this is 3,500 square foot all on one floor. And then when you add the loft area, then that's another 500 square foot, taking it up to about 4,002 square foot. So that is something that you can do, but you don't necessarily have to do so. So as I walk around, you have a full bathroom over here, and it's actually a walk-in shower. Now, this is actually, the upgrade is in terms of the tiles that you see and all the white tiles. Now, usually you're going to have your tiles up to about 8 to 9 foot, and then everything above that is just going to be either a wallpaper or just your drywall. So this is something that I suggest that you do that because it's not that expensive to do. But you know, the simple, you know, the door that you see, the glass door that you see is actually a standard feature with this builder. And then the upgrade is in terms of the countertop that you see over here. And then right across from it, you actually have a door which is kind of locked, so I can't go in to show you the outside area with the pool and the summer kitchen. You also have a small linen closet right over here. So there is a lot of space, but let me show you the beautiful kitchen that they have. So as I walk around here, this is where you have a little breakfast nook, but look at that. It's kind of tucked away. And then you have really nice big windows. You have about about 10 panels, bringing in a lot of light. It's a beautiful day to shoot. It's bringing in so much light. And I personally like a house that is nice and bright. But wait till you see this kitchen. What do you guys think? Put in the comment below. Look at it. Wow. This is the standard size of your island. The upgrade is in regards to the porcelain sink that you have. Now, I thought about it, you know, as beautiful as it looks, I think, you know, especially when you have small kids, you know, at least I know of my kids, they'll come up and they'll just throw things away. And if this gets chipped, it's not going to look good. So I would rather have a stainless steel one instead of a porcelain, but that's my personal thoughts. But you have this nice island with the upgraded countertop. Now, this is a gas community, which is hallelujah, because most of the communities that we have over here are electric. So this is really nice. This is going to be a gas community with a top like this. However, the upgrade is in terms of the monogram, the quality in terms that. The other thing is that you're going to have the hoods, but what they have done is they actually have the wood frame right over here, which is actually an upgrade, and so is the backsplash that you see, which is the same kind of countertop. It kind of blends in. They also give you an option in terms of you want to have like a little water spigot over here. So that is an option that you could do. Now, if you look at your cabinets, the cabinets that you see with the light, that's actually an upgrade. This is the standard size of the cabinet, but you're not going to have anything on top. That is an upgrade. The other feature is that you are going to get the oven. So you're going to, this one is a level up on the gourmet, which is an upgrade. You do get a gourmet kitchen. So you're going to have a microwave over here. and then you will have the oven over here. But this is an upgrade, so you have the double oven over here, and it's really nice because it's one of the conventional ones, so it's really nice. I love to cook, so it really is convenient. But if you don't choose that that upgrade, you're going to have the microwave that you see over here pushed back in that corner where that you saw the double door oven. And if you don't have that, you're going to have the cabinet space. But what I really like is that you have so much space, you have so much cabinet space, and then you also have this coffee area right over here. So it's really nice. You know, I have 2 kids and they have a lot of stuff. Like I need a toaster, I need a rice cooker, I need so many things, and that would be the place. This could be my coffee station down here and everything else. And then you also have a little butler pantry, which is of course an upgrade in regards to the cabinet. You're going to have this space, but you may not have the cabinets and the wine cooler right there and stuff like that. So that is going to be an upgrade. And then you have a nice walk-in pantry with this nice wood frames. Now this is actually not a standard, and I know guys, I'm saying this too many times because I want to make sure that you understand this is a builder model. It's just going to have a lot of upgrades. And then as I go outside, just around the kitchen area, this is my open space. So I walk through those doors as I was telling you, and then look at all this space. You have the crown molding, you have the double crown molding, you have the tray ceiling, the extra light. This is your family area. This is your living. Now, if you look at this house, you know, from an angle, you have so much space. You have the breakfast nook over there. You also, your countertop is big enough to just dine over there, and then you have a semi-private dining area right over there. So a lot of space right here. And then this leads you to your outside area. I'm gonna go ahead and show you that quickly. The one thing that I actually was hoping is that this thing opens up all the way, but this doesn't really hide behind, so it will still open up, thereby giving you a lot of room. Now the pavers in your patio area is actually an upgrade. You get the standard pavers that I showed you in the beginning of the video. You have the extra light, the fan, but look at all the space that you have. And then you have a room for a summer kitchen. And I would say make sure that you get it plumbed and get the gas pipe if it's a gas community, so you can always do that later on. But this is the standard kind of hood that you're going to get in your kitchen without the crown molding and the wood that you saw over there. But I would always suggest that you get it plumbed for your outside kitchen, and also if there is anything that you need to do to be able to build a beautiful pool like the one here, you could do that. So you have all this space right here. Now, because the footprint of this house is big, you can only do one or the other. So if you get the pool, depending upon the lot size, in some of them you may still have some room for the yard area, but in some cases, depending upon the kind of pool you're getting, it's probably going to be occupied. And with this model, it's just the way they had this. And then the option, which I'm going to show you from the master bedroom, actually, they give you an option to have a door that leads you to your pool area. So let's go around over here, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you. Let me know what you think. Now, I actually covered this exact model. It was kind of just flipped in Tampa in a Riverview community. It's a beautiful community. If you are looking in Wesley Chapel or Tampa areas, then they are building this model in that community also. Of course, the prices is going to be different. So let's go into the master bedroom and look at the space. Wow. This is a huge master. Of course, the upgrade is in terms of the carpet that you see in the bedroom. You have this window, you have the crown molding, which is actually not a standard feature. You are going to actually spend more money in terms of getting the crown molding. And you can see that you have the double crown molding. You have the crown molding over here, and then you also have the crown molding all around. Now, what I really feel, it's really good if you have a small child that you're nursing, this could be their area. You can have the crib and stuff, so they're right there, but they're not that far from you. So that is something also that for you to consider, but it's a really nice. And then once the kids grow up, this could be your own little living area, or you can make this into a library if you like, or maybe a little workout area, which I've seen some of my clients do, or just a little place where you just watch some TV while the kids go to bed. And then right over here, you have this door that kind of leads you to your pool area. Now, this is actually an option. You don't necessarily have to do that. And then right across is your master bathroom, and wait till you check it out. Wow. This is a really nice big master bathroom. Now, of course, this tub is actually an upgrade, but what I really like is that you have the two vanities separated. So if you don't have that tub, you don't have to, but you will still have this empty space right over here where you can actually get a good piece of furniture, put your towels and stuff, even though there is actually a big closet right there, and also a towel closet right behind the entrance of this, which I'll show you in just a moment. But what I like is that you have a separate vanity space, because I can tell you from experience, the wife takes over. And I'm sure those of you who watch my videos, they already know she just takes over. Like, we have a huge closet, and I have a place like really like small space, and I have so much stuff in there. So this is a nice walk-in shower. I think it's big enough for the whole family. What I would have really loved is that if they had an option of a rain shower, but this is good. And then they have this tile, which is obviously an upgrade, but what I like is they have the marble, so it kind of blends in with the flooring, with everything that you see here. So that's really nice done. Now, the upgrade is in terms of the frame that you see in the glass, but you do get a frameless or something similar to that, but this is a level up. Now, with Builder, they're gonna have all different levels. You don't wanna get carried away with what they're doing. You just wanna make sure what works for you. So right over here, you have the water closet, and you know, the thing is, I used to always call it a toilet, and then I helped a couple of my clients from up north, and they actually taught me this as a water closet. I am sure that they always watch my videos, and every time they do, they always say, oh, we like what you have learned. So now I always address that as a water closet. Sometimes I do forget, and I'll say, what is it? And I'm like, toilet. That's all it comes to me. So as I walk over here, you have this nice closet space. Now, this is your master closet, but this is what I'm talking about. This is my space. You know, this is it. I'm going to probably, if I'm lucky, I'll get till here, and then she will have all the stuff. Now, this is also an entrance to the attic over here. And then as I take you on the back side of this house, that's where they actually have a study and also a whole bedroom suite and your split one-car garage, which kind of like really, you know, it's kind of split. So like if I work a lot out of home, so this is really perfect because I could just be secluded in that area right over here and just have my own space. Now, before I go there, you also have a laundry space right there. Of course, the upgrades are in terms of the tile that you see. You have a wash station, which is obviously an upgrade. Now, please keep in mind the washer, dryer, and the refrigerator are not part of the deal. So you will only get the microwave, the range hood, and the range hood and the dishwasher. You know, now this may change because the market is changing. So the builders are working, like the builders are now working with us in terms of giving more incentives. Now this builder is also locking in the price in terms of your interest rate. So if you go into contract with them, then they will buy the interest rate down, so it makes it more affordable. It really depends, because you don't want to, because the most that I know of without having to pay a fee up front is probably about 90 to about 180 days max, and anything over that you have to pay. So that is something that you can always look, but the builders are now more willing to work with you, and they'll be more like, what do we need to do to make it happen, as compared to just 3 months ago where you can't get a dime. Like you are fighting for everything and there's a line out the door. So this is what I was talking about. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but this is an upstairs option, which I'll take you in a moment. But this is the area I was talking. This is like, you could use this as a study. You could use this as office space. Now, the definition of a bedroom in Florida is that it has to have a window and a closet. Now, this place is just an open space. So you have the window, but not a closet. So this is a nice, perfect place. This is where I'll highly recommend you get the extra lights. Now, the double doors that you see over here is actually a standard feature. So you will have that if you do decide to do that. And then right over here is your guest suite, or I would like to, so if I have friends and family visiting, I can give them this side of my house, they have their own privacy. They're right there. Like, it's convenient for them. It has its own bathroom. So it's really nice with the extra lights, the nice 2 big windows bringing in a lot of light. And then you also have a nice walk-in closet looking at the front. Now, this is what they get. Like, the house comes with this kind of shelving, which is a standard feature, but you are not going to actually have the one that I showed you in the kitchen and in the other areas. That would not be the case. So as I go around, this is an upgraded bathroom. So you have the walk-in, which is upgraded. If you don't choose this option, you are going to have a shower tub combination. You have this nice tiles going all the way through. You have this nice window, and then you have the toilet space and a small sink area. So very comfortable, very nice. And then right behind this is where you have the 1-car split garage. And I usually like the idea when you have 3-car. Personally speaking, I would prefer, I have like a 1-car garage right there. So I can have this space. I can use this space as a storage if you don't have 3-car, but this is something that you could do. And then as I come out, you have a little station. Now you will have this cavity, but you won't have this right there. So this is actually an upgrade. And what happens if you don't get this option is that this room kind of pushes a little bit back, and then the wall kind of goes all the way to the half of the staircase, and that's where you have this open space. So let's go upstairs and check rest of this beautiful model out. So as I walk upstairs, now this is something that you don't have to do, but this is something you can. But look at this whole area. This is really nice. This could be a man's cave if you are lucky or not. Or this could be just your own area. This would be a good area when my kids kind of grow up a little bit. This could be their toy area, so they can come in, make a mess, and nobody sees it. I would really prefer, and then as they grow up, I can turn this into a theater area, so that would be really nice. So you also have this big windows bringing in a lot of light. One thing that I actually didn't mention is that you actually, in this community, you actually get the clay tiles rather than your architectural shingles that you see in most. But what I like is that you have a lot of windows, and since this is a West Indies style, so you have these beautiful decorative shutters up front, and then you also have a good space over here. You have this closet. By the way, in this specific house, you're going to have 3 ACs if you're going to have the upstairs. If not, you're going to have 2 ACs independently of each other. So you have one for the master bedroom area and everything on this side, and then the other one is for the other side. So you have this over here. So it's a nice space, and that is why I'm saying that this would be a really good option for my kids' play area, so they can store all their stuff. And then they can make a mess over here so that my wife does not go crazy. And you also have some space over there. So when I turn this into a theater room, I'm going to probably use this closet and this space as the major area for all the gadgets and equipments and everything else that I need. And then you also have the attic entrance, which I wanted to point out from here. So you have the attic entrance right by the master closet, and then you also have the attic entrance right there. You do have a full bathroom, so that's even makes it better because you have everything that you need. So if you are throwing in a party, all the kids and everything could be right here, and they can go to the bathroom, they can do whatever they want, and then you guys can enjoy and entertain your guests and everything downstairs. So it's a full bathroom. It's a walk-in shower, which actually is an upgrade. However, it will be a shower tub combination. So you have the 9-foot ceiling over here, right? So good space. It's not a small bathroom. It's a pretty comfortable. Of course, the upgrades are in terms of the cabinet and the undermount sink that you see here. Well, let me know what you think of this property. More so the area. If you are looking to buy anywhere, this is a great resource. And I have a treat for you guys. I am going to have one of my buyer's agent. He is just absolutely amazing. He's taken care of quite a few of our clients that call us, and we appreciate that. Hey, Nader, come on in. And he is wearing a flowery shirt. I mean, like, more power to him, right? I wouldn't look that pretty in the flowery shirt as he does, but this is Nader. He's one of the buyer's agent, and he does a fantastic job. And what do you have to say, man?
Hi, this is Nader. I'm one of the buyer agents who work with D-Team, and looking forward to help you and find you the right home for you. Please like us and subscribe.
Well, great. There you have it. Until the next video, thank you for watching. Bye for now.